Today for Mousetrap Monday, we're going to zap some mice and rats in the barn with a brand new electric mousetrap made by Victor. Now Victor already sells many different models and variations on electric mousetraps, and that's because electrocution is a very clean and efficient way of dealing with the rodent problem. But up till now, all the electric mousetraps are designed for indoor use only, and that's because they're vulnerable to moisture. Well, this is the first electric mousetrap I've ever seen that can be used both indoors and outdoors. It's called the Victor Outdoor Rat Trap Model 460 UC, and it's not only weatherproof, but it's also water resistant, up to 1 meter deep. That's a pretty bold claim for an electric mousetrap. We're going to test it out later in the video by dunking it underwater, then drying it out to see if it still works. It's designed to catch 1 rat or 2 mice at a time, and it's very safe too. There's a lot of safety features so kids' hands can't get in there, pets can't get in there, and you can even lock it right here to keep unwanted people out. Now there's 2 latches. We'll go ahead and open up the casing. And inside you can see how the trap works. It runs on 4 AA batteries right here. Here's the circuit boards. There's the on-off button. We'll have to put the batteries in to get it working. To bait it, there's a little place right here. You put peanut butter or your favorite bait in the center. And here's the tunnel. We'll take that out. Here's a top piece of metal where the rat touches to complete the circuit. To change the batteries, you have to do some work, take out the screws, but the seal with the 7 points there make it very water resistant. I'll go ahead and do a fast forward and take these out. It takes a Phillips screwdriver. Now this trap is powered by 4 AA batteries. I like to use the Ultimate Lithium batteries. We'll put the screws back on. Make sure those are nice and tight to seal out the water. We'll go ahead and put the trap back together, but before we do, there's mounts right here for zip ties. If you want to mount it to a pipe or something else, it's a good option. Now to put this in, you slide it down. Next, the base tunnel right there. And the top. Now what we need to do is put the bait, add peanut butter right here, and we'll turn it on. When you push the button, it blinks 3 times. That means the trap's ready to go. And to turn it off, you hold it down. And 2 red lights means it's turned off. Let's go set up the motion cameras to see if we can get some mice or rats with the Victor Outdoor Rat Trap. Well, last night we got a great big rat with our Victor electric trap. It wanted the bait, went down the tunnel, touched the metal pads, and received a lethal shock. So we know the trap works well for killing rodents, but can it work after being exposed to moisture? That's the real test. First, we're going to take this rat we caught out, we're going to feed it to wild animals, then we're going to dunk this trap completely underwater, wash it out, let it dry out, and set up the trap again to see if it still works after being completely submerged. But first, let's go set up the motion cameras and see what comes along and eats the rat we caught. Well, it looked like that skunk enjoyed the rat we caught with our Victor electronic trap. But the real test is, will this trap still catch mice and rats after it's exposed to water? What we're going to do is completely dunk it underwater in this tub, then we're going to see if it actually works. So I'm going to fill up the tub. You would not want to try this with any other electric trap. We'll place it down below. full of air and it kind of floats. This trap is completely soaked. Let's see if it turns on. Hey, it's ready to go. Let's go place some bait in it, set it up in the barn with motion cameras, and see if we can catch another rat or maybe some mice. Well, normally electronics and water don't mix, but even though we completely submerged our trap in water, we still got 2 mice with it last night. They wanted the bait entered, touched the pads, and received a lethal shock. Then a second mouse came and the same thing happened. I don't want these mice to go to waste, so I'm going to feed them to wild animals. Let's go set up the motion cameras and see what comes along and enjoys a 2-mouse snack. Well, that red-tailed hawk has become a regular cast member on my channel. It notices the mice we catch, it flies down and gobbles them up. Overall, this trap, it's also known as the Zapper Max outdoor rat trap. It worked well. The biggest downfall is the price. It's hard to find this for under $100. That's a huge premium for the waterproof feature. In my opinion, there's better electric traps made by Victor. Even if you can't use them outdoors, they're much cheaper and they work well. But on this channel, I test out every mouse and rat trap I can find, both the cheap ones and expensive ones. If you haven't subscribed, please consider clicking that button. I've posted over 700 videos on YouTube, and currently I'm posting new videos every Monday and Friday. So if you want to see the best videos on how to catch mice, rats, squirrels, chipmunks, moles, voles, and gophers, stay tuned.